The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello? What are the questions, man? All right. Hi, Rod. How are you, man? Okay, so I'm connected now. Good, good, good. How's everything, Rod? Did you get anything on Euro Aussie last week? 700 pips? Whoa, 500? Okay. You serious? Man. No, it went up altogether almost, yeah, as I saw it, 700 pips. Right exactly from exact number I gave, like I remember 50.26, and it didn't even bother coming down. Touched that number and bounced like a spring. Anyway, is it 6 o'clock yet? Okay, exact 6 o'clock to the dot, right? Yeah. Let's wait a few more minutes. Good evening, good evening. Just gonna wait for a couple of minutes before we start. Let people come in, join us. Very good week to come, to be honest with you. All the indexes, we're gonna cover the indexes today. Been doing a lot of work on those indexes to see which currency is doing well, because all these big leaders all over the world were there, and then Draghi was speaking and everybody else, and everybody has their own different point of views and what they're gonna do, what they're not gonna do for the rest of the 2014, whatever. Good, Owen, good. So a lot of things going to come out of this meeting, and then it's going to take a couple of days for the whole world to adjust with the things that they come. I don't even know what they're doing. Noor is asking where do I find the live speeches, and to be honest with you, I don't know, and I never bother listening. I just get the glimpse that what's happening, whatever, and then I pay my full attention to the charts. Where the charts? Because my I think you joined us recently, Noor. The strategy main focus, my main focus is follow the market, not predict where it's going to go and what's going to happen. I do that as a probabilities. We play with the probabilities, like what is more probable than the other side, and when we see that the move starts in that direction, then we start jumping and follow the PA, not lead the PA. We cannot lead the PA. It's $1 trillion market, and I mean, anything can happen. So even if you listen to these speeches, it is hard. For me, it is hard to understand what the heck they're talking about. And I don't know how to put them together. I mean, these things, they say, well, we're going to hike the interest rate, but we're going to do this, inflation is this. Then what do what's going to happen to the forex market? I cannot understand it. I'm not an economist, so I'd rather stay away from that. But yeah, I'm just being careful when the news is going to come, the NFP day, I'll sit down and watch what happens. The news comes in, then reaction up, down, and then markets settle down, start moving in one direction. That's where my work starts. So this is my approach. So it's very confusing, believe me or not. You take NFP, I mean, sometimes the numbers comes really good and the dollar gets strong. Sometimes the same thing happens, number comes really good and the dollar collapses. Why? I have no clue. That I leave it to the economists. I'm a chartist. I just follow. Like there was another guy. I got a comment that I should. I'm always saying that either he's going to go up or down, but not a solid direction. But to be honest with you, I can't. I mean, who can tell that the euro will go up definitely? In this market, you cannot do it. Yes, with the technical analysis, we see that we are at the station. We are at some point where we can bounce or get rejection, support or resistance, and that is where we sit there. Okay, if the support can do two things, both things, any time, all time, either bounce, the price will bounce from the support, or break. Don't the support get broken every day? Yeah. So we have to follow and ahead of time. What we try to see is that what is the major direction. If it is up, then more chances that the support is going to hold, and then we bounce and we go up. And if we go up, then we will start seeing or looking for our magic wave setups to get into the market with the minimum stop loss. That is the strategy. Follow the PA. Don't tell the PA where to go, because it's not going to listen to you. At least this is what I do. I watch it. With the hawk's eye, you watch it. What's happening at certain levels, because it's very important to get in from a turning point in the beginning of the move, rather than jumping in the wagon when the move is about to stop or turn, and you jump in and then the price will turn against you. And you see that, man, all this time the price is going up, and as soon as I get in, it makes a turn. Well, that was the end of it. You make a turn just before the resistance is going to drop. Hit the resistance and drop. So what we do, we try to find the location that where it is going to stop and where the move is going to start or make a turn and then start going in the other direction. And if that is possible to pinpoint, and if we say, okay, this thing is going to drop, probably, then we look for that. And if it start really dropping, then we find our short setup and then we get in and immediately try to go on break even to save our capital. It can always come down. The best of the best analysis can fail anytime. This market can fail you big time. All right, so be very careful. Okay, so this is what we do here, step by step. So now, since this was a big meeting, my concentration since Friday and the whole day today I spent to see what individual country will do its individual currency and where the individual currencies are standing right now and what to expect from them and what is the probable direction in this individual currency field. And then we will go to see what currencies to choose from, the weakest against the strongest, and which pairs are the best to take on next week. Okay, so let's see which currencies are getting strong and which are getting weaker, and what's happening in the currency field individual, one by one. Okay, we are at what is this? No, this is not what I want. Okay, this is Euro index, and it is confusion here. Let's not talk about this USDX right now because I'm still working on that. Let's go on. Let's take a look at pound first. Okay. Okay, this is the pound index weekly chart. Okay, and always remember that we need the major direction, and for that you need to look higher time frames, not small. I mean, 1 hour, 2 hour, it can always, up and down and up and down and up and down. It doesn't tell you that where for the whole next month the price is going to go. Only weekly or daily charts, monthly chart will tell you. Like from here, what is the date? See, since April we're going up. And it was pretty much that at least this was the first target, my target. And this is, I was like watching and, going up, and that's fine. This was the next target, and this was the next target. And if we continue, then this would be the next target. Continue going up. But right now, here is a different story. Friday ended up posting this big, huge wick. And you can say a pin bar, shooting star, whatever it is. But it is a very big, solid rejection, a reversal candle, what we call. Look at here, this kind of wick was here. And after that, what happened? This is a weekly chart, right? You have a couple of wicks here, couple of him here, here, and here. So you see, whenever in the bottom, when you see wicks like that, you see the reaction right here. See the couple of them here, big one, and then this is a like tweezer. This is we call tweezer tops. This is tweezer bottom. This is the same thing like this, and it is exactly at when you draw this fib, it is coming at 78.6%, and also this horizontal level was up here. We hit that, and that got slapped to the downside. Hello, Bella. How are you? Okay. So this is the sign that we might, I don't know. We still have to see the next week that what happened on pound and what did they say about the pound, inflation, and what's going to happen in England. And we will see the reaction that what is happening. And obviously, when you see something like that, you go and see pound USD, it probably dropped, right? Oh, okay. Now you got it already, Bella. So yeah, computers, right? This is we live in this computer era, and that's it. Light goes off, we are helpless. Computers off, we are helpless. This is what I'm going to start talking about soon on the other front. Remember, I made a button on my website, Mindset, and then probably I will make few videos on that side as well, how to do, I learned a lot of things, a lot of garbage over the years, psychology and NLP and all that, spirituality and yoga, and, it's a lot of it helps. So a few things that are really helpful and proven, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna make some videos and put them out there. The exercises, meditation, how to do it, and all that, and that will help a lot. Anyway, oh yeah. I'm gonna have to what is NLP and how you use it, and then I will start showing how you use these NLP techniques to improve your trading. It's all about visualization and changing pictures inside. I'll get to that later. Okay, another video. Okay, let's wrap it up. This one, pound weekly. So at this point right now, this is a reversal candle at 78.6%. So we may get a reversal from here. All right, so we're gonna have to watch out. I hope that person, I forgot the name, who was asking that you never give us a solid direction. Who can? Okay, but we can only see that what is the, it's called reading the chart, reading the candle. When you read the candle is saying reversal. Simple. Okay, we went up there and we got slapped big time. We opened the candle where we closed. We closed the candle where we opened, actually. After the whole week going up, we came down big time. So we end up the week on the short side. Okay, bearish, weakness in pound. This is what we see right now. This is what we read at the candle. This is what the chart is telling us, right? after going all the way up all the time. This time, as you can see, is overbought. And now you have a solid reversal candle. So what we expect, probability, is that pound will probably get weaker if not going up. Simple, right? So again, if that, I'm going to show you an email. I don't know if Sean is here. Sean, are you here today? Maybe he's out fishing in his boat or something. Sean, are you here? The last time I checked, he didn't register for this. So maybe he's not here, but I'm going to show his email that he sent me, okay, last week, what he did and how he did. It's amazing, okay. If I make another teacher out of my strategy, I'll make him. Because he really understands what it's all about. And he sent me an email that he made 440 pips. And even though I send out a chart, a pound yen, and I send that, I said it's going to go down if that number breaks to the downside. And again, he remembers my sentence, if then strategy. So if we break that number to the downside, I said take short. But what if not? And that's what pound yen did. Pound yen never broke that number to the downside. It started going up, and Sean got in, and he made money out of that pound yen, the opposite direction. So this is what it is. Now we see it here. The possibility is that the pound is going to get weaker. We will go and look for pound pairs, pound yen, pound USD, pound this, pound that, whatever, euro pound. And we will see if we can see those pairs going down. If there is a possibility, then we will start, watching it on a shorter time frame, and then we look for our setup, and it's a systematic. You got to do this thing systematically. Okay, there's a very big possibility. Well, speculation. Remember, Bella, speculation. What I heard and what my experience is, like Golden Sec, they come out and what they say in the public that, oh yeah, we think the gold is too high and this and that. We are thinking about selling it next week, next month, and this and that. Actually, they are buying at that time. They give the news outside so that the people start selling. When the people start selling, they start buying. This is called accumulation and distribution and accumulation. So people start distributing, and then they start quietly accumulating from the bottom. There has to be a buyer for every seller. So these big guys, they make money off of who? Us. We lose, they make, right? And general public loses the money. The herd, we call it. The herd loses the money, and they make it. How? They make herd to sell something, giving the idea outside that, oh, this thing has gone too high and this and that, and let's sell it. And when everybody starts selling it, they start buying it quickly. Okay, that's called accumulation. And then once the supply is dried out, boom, they buy it completely, and then the price goes up against the herd. So this is very, so you have to be very careful what they say. Okay, the reality is different. Honesty is very rare commodity nowadays, huh? So this is it. So this is how, it's always good to watch. Remember, Bella, that you said that euro pound was probably going to go down, and I said it is probably not. That probably is going to go up, but it went up a little bit, then it came down, right? So I wasn't paying much attention to that pair, and it came down, but now I'm going to show you what's going to happen. That is called the accumulation. They send it down a little bit, and a lot of people are probably short now, but watch it, what's going to happen now. It is in a situation. Let me show you right now, okay? Let me show you what it's making, and you'll be amazed. And I'm not saying that I'm always right, but all this study that I show, it's there. And you can, you would probably understand what I'm talking about if I have it here. Just right here, probably, right? Okay, how about this? You see this picture here? We were right around here. We're wobbling. So when I told you that euro pound probably gonna go up, I was looking at a bigger picture, not the small 1 hour chart. You know what I'm saying? So right now we are on this pair. We have a nice X. A, B is exactly 78.6% of this. C is exactly 61% of AB. And then we're posting a bullish candle with a nice wick in the bottom. All right. And imagine if I'm right, then from C to D, I can't even, but this is what the chart is saying. This is what it's looking. So when you're coming down very slow. When you went up very fast. So it's still in this pair. This is how it is. So now you just watch. It looks like that this was an impulse wave and this is the correction. A, B, and then C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly at 61.8%. So time will tell what's going to happen, but we have a big meeting, right? It's still on or off. I don't know. They've probably gone home by now. So what will come out of it? It will take a couple of days. Maybe it will drop more. I don't know. But this is how it looks like. And this is what I'm expecting as well. So if the pound gets more stronger, obviously this thing is going to drop. And I'll be wrong. This figure would be wrong. But time will tell. So let's go again on our journey of okay, pound is this. Okay, so speculation, yeah, pound can go strong, yes. Anything can happen, but we will follow, the price action with the probabilities, and if then strategy will be the, foremost important, and we will follow smaller charts according to that. If support breaks, we go short. If support bounce, go long, kind of thing. Okay, if then. But right now, this is what it is, 78.6% with this level here and posting a big, huge reversal candle, right? So it is very possible that we just drop a little bit down here and then go up again to catch up with this high here. But right now, this is what it is. So let's go see what pound USD is doing. If I have the chart here. It dropped big time, right? Let me see. Another technique that what I did, I'm going to tell you guys now, is I made the, like I have here all the analysis with, 4-hour chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and this and that. But for a quick reference, while I'm trying to make an entry like a 5-minute, 15-minute chart, 1-minute chart, whatever, on the other computer, and I need to see that what is actually, just a general idea of what's happening in any pair. Then you can go ahead and make profile. Like right now, we need to see pound USD, so I made the profile only for daily and 4-hour chart, side by side. So it gives me a real fast look at what's happening. And with this number 6683 hitting, and then we're pulling back here. So we might go down, and then you can see, 4-hour chart quickly, side by side. You get like this is a weekly chart. And with this number, where this number come from, 6683, let me show you how far back I go actually to find these numbers. Do you see that number, 6684 on your chart somewhere here? Anybody? Where is that number from? 6684. We just touched this. All this is reacting to that number actually. We went up here. Actually, this one went a little bit further to this one, 7047, and then we dropped. This one came here, hit this number, and dropped, wobbling, and then Friday, we hit this number, or maybe just below it again. No, not only. Look, I'll show you. This line is this number here. 1995. The high was made, 6684. And last Friday we made 6667 on a monthly chart. Okay, so this is how back to Okay, so pound USD is right here in this fashion, and I will be watching it if it gets stronger or weaker. So you can make a profile like that for a quick reference, like Euro USD. Okay, what's happening Euro USD? This is a weekly daily chart that we bounced on a Friday. We bounced on from this trend line. It went up, and that number, remember, 3710 was easy number, big number nowadays to play with, 3710. So we poke into that, and we close below 3664. Not really. We are at 3674 right now. Okay, so we are above that big number 3664, and we already poke into 3710. All right, so we're gonna have to watch out for either we go above 3710, go long. If you go below 3664, then back to the TL and then break it to the downside. Okay, this is called if-then strategy. I hope that person, I'm sorry I forgot the name, was like little frustrating, saying that and you're not giving the clear direction. If I tell you, okay, next week that the market will start go long, and if it goes short, then, and if I'm not even here to show you. So what we learn and what I teach is how to watch when the moves start, and we know when the moves start. Usually it's in London session, around Frankie, London. We already learned about that, and we are careful with that. And then we already have that set up with a stack of EMAs, how the price slowly goes above or below, and then start giving you the setups. You just take the setup, knowing that what are the numbers to follow. If you see a setup right now, when the market opens and you go long, you're going against this 3710 number. 3710 is very strong resistance right here. Okay, big mountain, right? Huge rejection from there, so can get easily killed. So these important numbers, they play game. You see this here, 35. No, but what it was just a trend line. But normally you'll see this is 33.33. We bounce from there. That's a psychological number, and all of those numbers in the sheet, usually they play out. 36.64 is one to watch right now. If we go down, we will go below it, and then you can take short comfortably. But watch this trend line. So this is what's happening. All right, now back to our indexes. How about yen index? What that yen index is doing? Okay. This is what it's doing now. You see this high here, this high came down here. You make this channel, not a proper channel exactly, but yeah, it is a channel, and 71.6% is 5808. We are touching that number and bouncing a little bit, but if we break this, then we will drop to this. Okay, so we're gonna watch out for a bounce again, because this looks like getting ready to go up again. Means the yen is gonna get weaker. So if yen gets weaker, then all the yen pairs probably will get weaker. And like I said, anytime it can go the other direction, but right now this is how it looks like. That it broke this area but never tested it. See that? Usually whenever a resistance or support gets broken, then the price comes back and retests them before bouncing. But this one, we came here, we start wobbling, and then we broke it, and then came down a little bit, but never came to test this. This high was touched, yeah. See this high here, exactly this one was touched, but this one was not. I'm talking about this one. If you place this thing, it was touched. This was tested right here, right? So it was broken there, tested, went up. Now it came down and disregarded this one, and then came down to this high here, and now testing it. So if the test fail, we go back again. Just like I said in Euro Aussie last week, then it's dropping, and as soon as it touches that area, I don't know if I have that chart here. No, I don't. Let me open it up and show it to you while I'm here. Anybody made anything from Euro Aussie chart? I know just Rod just told me 500. The pair went up, almost like 700 pips since I sent out the chart. Daily? Yeah. Remember this chart? Oh, man. 5026 was the number, right, Rod? And it touched that number, and then look what happened. So this is what I'm talking about. Right now, that yen index is doing the same thing. So on a daily chart, it came down and just to test it. So this is what we learned, and this is what we expect, that if that happened, then what will happen? So Euro Aussie, very easily it could have broken to the downside, but it bounced because the current trend was also not the current, the trend before was also up, so it just bounced from there and went up. Similarly, right now we have this here yen index that we have a nice uptrend in place, and even if you look at this weekly chart, there's nothing that will stop it. This is the point, which is 58.50. Let me see, what number is that? 58.56. So we easily broke that to the upside, then came down. So that number is out of the way actually. And now if we're dropping, we are at this number here. And if we hold and we bounce, that's fine. If not, we can drop to this number and then bounce. If not, then it will come down to this TL. So what we have to find out is what exactly, just like I showed you in Euro Aussie. If we bounce, we're going to bounce. We will pull up, we post a wick, then a bullish candle, and then you go on a smaller time frame. You see the nice bullish move start, and just follow that move there. And this is the only safe technique. Placing, predicting that it will definitely bounce. So let's put some buy stop orders here, buy limit orders. That will take our orders and go. What if it breaks to the downside? So a lot of people, that's why I don't like those orders. Buy limit, sell limit, dangerous. And similarly, buy stop, sell stop, those are also dangerous, because let's say if you place a breakout, just an order above it, then it goes up and then comes down for the test, and then test fail, it goes down. That's another problem. So a lot of people do that. That's their choice. I don't do that. Excuse me. I just wait for my setup. If the move is going up, give me the setup, then I'll take it. 15 pip, 18 pip, stop loss, take out, fine. If not, if I'm right, then it goes easily 60, 80 pips. That's much better. Aussie index. Okay, any questions so far, anybody? Or everything is clear? Okay, let's go and take a look at this one. This is Aussie index. Okay, Aussie index. We all know Aussie is getting killed, getting weaker and weaker and weaker every day. And this is what the chart look like. An Aussie. This is the big support coming in soon, but not there yet. So just keep dropping, and it will be dropping around, coming into this zone. And until then, Aussie USD, just, we'll see. Let me see if I can show you what Aussie USD is doing if I have it. Oh, here. Okay, this is the Aussie USD chart with this fib here. 61% is coming here, and this is the channel, and this horizontal level 8200. Let me show you where it come from. I'm gonna show you. It's already monthly. Where it come from? Oh, here. Okay. So this is the high. This one never touched. It's broke, and now we're coming back to that number. Okay. Even though it was tested one time. Okay. Price broke it, tested it, went up. Now it will be the second time, but this is where it is coming. Aussie USD is coming to that number. We are at 86. We're going down to 82. Long time ago, I said that we're probably going down to 82, but instead of coming down, it went up from here. Now it's coming back after 1, 2, 3, 4 months. I said, well, it will be coming down from here. When it was coming from here, well, that's where I said it's going to come down to 82. All right, went up a little bit, and now coming back. And on a smaller time frame, see that? I will wait, even though if it is coming back and this indicator is all the way to the downside, but I need this one 4 hour to the upside, like here or here. So I will wait for a pullback, maybe around here. God knows. Let's see. If it goes up and then start coming down, on a 5-minute chart, we can start shorting it again. And from there, from the bottom, not the bottom, from this place, once we get there, 82, then we will see where we're going to go from there. But so far, this is where it is coming to downside. Okay, now go back to index again. Canadian dollar is Elliott wave. Last week we were here at this spot, and I said was going to probably go. This 1.618 was here. The calculation of that tool, the fib tool, 1.618 for the third wave was here, and it stopped here, but then dropped instead of going up for the fourth wave. So you have 1, 2. Now, if this is 3, this is 200. From 1.618, it dropped to 200 FE. Fib extension tool. Okay, if you place it, let me show you what I'm talking about. Anybody trading this USD CAD? No? I don't either. I'm showing it to you anyway. See, exactly 100%. And place a bullish candle. So if it goes, start going up, or maybe it will like to follow this Elliott wave, then it will be coming. Maybe if you draw a trend line here, it's a lot of things I didn't do. Concentrating on other things. Okay, so he's going to hit this first. Okay, he's going to hit this first and come down to this low here, and then probably go back up to this TL, A, B, C type of correction. Or if it likes, it can come down all the way down here from here. Okay, this is 38%. Okay, that's fine for the wave 4 in a straight line, but usually it makes A, B, C, so it may go up to 50% of this whole thing before dropping. So it depends. But from here, I'm expecting a little bit to the upside. So if you trade any of these CAD yen, you can consider that. Yeah, Bella. Okay, I just saw it. You wrote it down here. Sometime trade CAD yen. I like it too. Franc yen, CAD yen, they both move really good. But sometimes it's okay. Okay, Euro pound, I just showed you how this thing is making. This is what I'm expecting, and with this thing and this butterfly thing, either the euro need to get strong or pound need to get weaker. So we just saw that pound index showing last week it showed a real good weakness at a level. Always remember this, weakness returning point has to be at a level, not in the middle of nowhere. Price doesn't turn. If it is turning, it's just a wobble. Okay, let's the price going up, 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 and without any solid resistance, it start dropping. That is not because it's making a turn. It's just because people taking profit. That's called a pullback because of the profit taken. So, people start taking profit, and then it dips a little bit, and then start going up again. Same people turn back and go in, and then push the price up. But at certain strong level, fib number or, support, horizontal support, resistance, channel, and, from there, yes, you have a good chance for. And if you see any solid reversal candles, then there is a chance for reversal. So this is where it is. It's a horizontal level, and you have 78.6%. And this, I don't see it. This is a little bit of similar candle, but way shorter than this one. This is a big candle, went up, and this is what happened when some big event like that. What happened last couple of days? Davos, whatever. I don't even know how to pronounce that. So that meeting is a big thing. So anything can happen. A lot of people they have different policy changing and different. We're talking about the whole world, the big countries making different decisions, and until the meeting is over, nobody knows before that what will be coming out and how they will make decisions or whatever, and how it will affect our forex market. Until after the meeting, few days, market will react according to whatever we make decisions in that meeting, and according to that reaction, we will start following if then strategy, using that strategy in our forex market, in our pairs. What else we have to S&P 500? I don't think you guys, any of you trade that, right? But remember, I don't have a chart here, but somebody asked me, so I made the chart, and I mentioned 1827, the number. So instead of 1827, we went up a little bit higher than that, probably like 1847, 20 pips higher, 20 points, and now, boom, drop back to, now we are at 1797, and let's see what happens. So this was, as I remember, was a third wave to the high, finishing third wave, and we need to come down for fourth wave, at least around this area, 38%. For the fourth wave. So let's see what happened on this one. Euro Aussie, we already squeezed that thing. So how far is gonna go? Probably a little more, because Aussies keep getting weaker. We just saw the index, so it may go up. Now let's go back to Euro index, because it's conflicting. That's why I left it alone. We can see both ways now. First, I have this thing here that it shows that after a big move, then it come down here, and then you have A, B, C. It's like a solid calculation for a Gertley pattern. Excuse me. And that requires a little pullback to the downside, the reaction, right? So for this daily chart on Euro, but what I don't like about this thing is that you see this big candle here, one big candle reaches to 78.6%. We should be going there in a slow motion, right around here. It should be a very slow dying momentum kind of thing. But this is a very big momentous candle, and obviously we know why, because of that meeting. So that was a Thursday candle. This is a Friday. Shooting star is from the Friday. So something you really got it strong and then got stuck here, start dropping again. So let's see what happens. If it gets weaker, then we may come down and see something around here. And but if not, if it breaks above this area, like I said, that complete at D, but if it must be staying below 78.6%. If it goes above that, then it's a very dangerous sign, because we have a very strong bullish candle right here. that shows a very high momentum. But this could be because of some comment Draghi came out of, you never know. I haven't heard the story or the speech yet, what happened or what he said. But Eurozone in trouble, so I don't see Euro getting strong. Even Germany nowadays, I'm hearing some not good news. And Germany used to saving all of those. It did save all, help save a lot of countries, right? In Eurozone. But the question is that if anything happened to Germany, who's going to save Germany? US cannot save it, definitely. So let's see what happens. Don't want to get involved in those economic things. Stick to the chart, right? So this is the daily chart is showing that immediate reaction, we may see a downside. But the weekly Euro chart is this. So if you see, if you pull the fib from all the way down here, from the top, the 61% is coming right here. And this is the correction starting point. So we had a wobble here, right? This is A, B, C. So I will call it A. Let's say A here. Okay. The correction is always in 3 waves, A, B, C. Know that. So this is B. And ABC 100% is most common. So this is, the 100% is coming exactly where the 61% is coming of that retracement tool. So 61% of retracement is also equal to 100% of fib. So this could be our C point. So that means we still need to go up. We are 2.40. These numbers are around 2.44. So that's 400 points to going up. That is a huge difference between the index and Euro USD, Euro Yen, and all the other Euro pairs. And right now, I don't want to say anything, but let's see what happens. It all depends on this thing, what happens here. If we break above this, and then Euro start getting strong, then the first target would be this high, and if this breaks, we will just go up, definitely. Then. But at this point, it may come down here and then go up, right? And again, if somebody having a hard time understanding that, he's talking about coming down and going up, and that's like a both direction. Of course, that's the only way you can judge this market. Believe me, prediction is not going to take us nowhere. Only good way is if then follow the PA. Follow the PA. Make your probabilities, chances. Elliott wave, harmonic patterns. All of these things give us the probability. What it looks like. What happened in the past may happen again. Same thing, same scenario, same patterns. And that is proven actually. Okay, but not 100% of the time. Not all Gertleys or butterflies plays out. They are always failed Gertleys and failed patterns. I explained you why they fail actually. That also I explained. So if you understand this the way I teach, if you really understand, you will see that both ways we have a winning situation. If this pattern comes down here, and then let's say this trend line, this will be a failed pattern then. It hits this trend line and bounce. So now we know that, okay, this probably another wave starting, and this would be 1, 2, and then wave 3 will have 5 waves in it, and out of that will be wave 1, wave 2, and then comes 3, 4, and 5 to the upside. So if you know this is what is also possible in Elliott wave perspective, or if it comes down, break this TL, then you know that, yeah, okay, this pattern is, happening and playing out, and then you have horizontal support here, and then channel trend line is also coming down here. The 50% is also there. So this would be a probable target. And not only target, but then you wait and then you see that, okay, if we can, very much get a very nice bounce from here as well, because this is a support, was not tested. Okay, it was tested a little bit, but this I wouldn't call it tested. Testing is like if the whole thing will come down here and then bounce, that would be the test. But this is like immediately breaking it and then coming back in a couple of candles, touch that thing and then going up. This is also like a test, but a small test. Always you have more supply demand here sitting when you come back to this level again. So second time, if I don't know if you're gonna come down and touch it, but if you do, we will bounce from here. Second touch is also pretty nice bounce. Fourth time is dangerous. You can always break that. If the resistance or support or resistance is getting touched, third time or fourth time is usually the time to break it. Third time is dangerous. Fourth time, 90% of the time that thing will break if it touches. Okay, so now let's see if I can show you some more pair settings, but I still have to do some work on that. Let's see Euro Frankie. USD Franc here we have, and we are playing between these numbers. See, when I'm talking about that, I still need to do some work. This is what I need to do on some pairs. I didn't do it yet. So we are bouncing in between these numbers, and we are back to this number, 89.30. We touched it, and then we pulled back again, 89.44. So we are above this number right now. Okay. So on a smaller time frame, we will see if we keep above it and then start going up. So if we start going up, then look for long in this smaller time frame. Long setups are preferred in USD Franc. If the USD Franc long, then Euro USD short. Yen, we saw that we may bounce from yen index. It's sitting on the support and may bounce. That means might get weaker. So are these yen crosses giving us the same direction or what? Euro yen. Let's take a look at Euro yen first. Euro yen. Let me turn this weekly. You see these two lines here that I posted here? This is from these areas. This is the area. Okay, this is the top one, and then this is the bottom one. This is the zone, and it is coming down nice and clean to that area. So right now we just saw the euro index may come down for that little Gertley pattern. If that happens, if that euro gets little weaker, little more weaker, then we can easily come down to this area. This is the trend line, but I still need to do a lot of things. I'll do it and then make a recording and send out to everyone before the market opens up. So it is nicely going down. It can go up and just make a setup around here, these highs, and then come down again. So I will watch this one, what happens when the market opens up Sunday, and if it goes up and makes the setup, we can. But it is coming down to this TL and this zone. Okay, so expect a bounce from here again. Let's see what USD yen is doing. Okay, on USD yen, you see this is a bigger picture. This is a weekly chart. You have 103.72 broken to the downside, and this number here and this number here, this is 160 is far. So what we are touching now is, forgot to write it here, 101.48 is this number here, and we are at 102.23 and also 101.20. 101.20, 101.28, 48, man. Okay, make it smaller so it fit in there. Because if this high is 101.48, and we are a little far from there. So Euro yen is coming down. USD yen is coming down a little bit. But here the same TL is not touched, but here the same TL is touched. But it's still, we will see, that if we come down exactly to 101.48 and start bouncing from this TL. If it's touched here, if it's not touched here, then it may come down a little bit here and then back inside the TL again and then go up. Something like that. Okay. So before doing that, it's coming down. But now see, the thing is that right now, let's say this one. It's a 4-hour chart and you see how big the drop is on Friday. Okay. So the drop is already done almost. And the week is closed and the new week is going to start. How can I say that go short because it's dropping? No, it's dangerous. This is the time is gone to be short. It was here somewhere, not now. Okay, even though it probably break this and drop more, but should we just go seeing something dropping or going up and then get in? Then goes, all this technical analysis goes out of the window. So we wait for the pullback. If this move continue in that direction, that's fine. If not, then, so if this thing start bouncing from here, this will be the turn and the beginning of the move. It may go up here and then drop again. So what's going to happen? You will go on a break even and, SL will take out on break even. No loss, no gain. Thank you very much. Safe play. But the trend is up, right? So this could be only the retracement. So if it continue to the upside, just hang on to it. If you get in and you become positive on a break even, hang on to it. It may go up, make another high and go above this high easily, right? So this is how it is. Let me see if I have anything else. So far everything is fine. Anybody, any question? Aussie USD I already showed it, right? Yeah, it is coming down here. Aussie is very weak. So I'll wait for this thing to go up a little bit like this, and then on a shorter time frame, we start to the downside. GJ. Okay, GJ is right here because of the pound. Okay, I need to do more work on that before I see anything. Man, this is a heavily uptrend, right? Okay, we pass that. I'll see what it dropped and sitting on this S1 monthly S1 and the support, but it can drop more, so gotta have to watch out. Okay, any if I'm missing anything, can you guys tell me if I'm missing, or should I look for something else? Okay, this one is very interesting. Even though there Aussie we saw that is getting weaker, so this one probably gonna break this area and come down to this. But if the yen gets weaker and start going up, then we can bounce from here. So we are kind of at the station right now. But if we break this, then we are definitely coming to this TL. Okay, so that's what we have to. Maybe this will probably comes in a way a little bit. So it's a monthly chart, so it's a big thing. See, this is the high right now, and very easily we can drop here. Okay, so we can, very easily we're dropping, and then if we don't bounce from this area, then we will drop to this trend line. So have this thing in your chart made and watch it. And if you want to short it, this is Aussie yen for our chart. It's all the way down, big move drop. Wait for a pullback here a little bit somewhere before shorting it. If it goes up, it will go here. Okay, so it's man, the hour passes so fast, really fast. Okay, so I just gave you all these. Let me show you what it is. USDX. Okay, USDX. Last thing, USDX is here, and you see this drop here. This is a dropping TL coming from the monthly chart here, and then we hit that and we start dropping this bearish candle for the last week. Last week it dropped, and the daily is like this. We have this channel hit and then came back to this channel, hit the bottom TL, and then posting this doji, and it's kind of bullish above this level. We close above this one. That is suggesting to get again a little more. And then this is a 4-hour chart. This is my 4-hour chart. This is a channel, and you can see here this number here, 75.47, and it is also from here to up all the way down to 61.8%, and this is ABC, came down 127. FE 127 is exactly as same as 61.8% of this advance here. So these two numbers plus a fourth number coming in to play, monthly R1 is right here, and this horizontal number 75.47. So you got 4 things here. I think this chart I already sent out or made a video or something about it. I remember that. I kind of forgot, but this is what I remember now, that I just did something with it and send it out or make a YouTube video or something. But you got this number, you got monthly R1, you got 127 extension of ABC correction, and you got a retracement 61.8%. All 4 things are in the same place, and we are, you know, heavily in an uptrend right now, making higher highs on a 4-hour chart, and we bounce from this 200 EMA again from here very close. We bouncing, you know, this wick, big wick, right from just above, just like this one. We didn't touch it here, but you know, like a few pips apart, and we went up. Here the same thing. So we might go up here, USD index. That means if USD go up, then it will do what? Weak or strong? It will get strong, yes. Okay. So, and then, you know, we will see if this thing gets strong, and then all the other indexes. Like I said, that I still have to work on those pairs mostly, and then I will nice and clean when I see all those setups, really good setups, like Aussie is dropping in that, you know, exact point. We know where it is going, and USD yen is sitting on the trend line, you know, so forth. You know. All those setups, when they're clear, then I'll make a video or, you know, individual charts, and I'll send it out. Okay, so at least you know that every individual currency is standing where and what is possible, especially like pound. Yeah, like Bella said, that, you know, speculation is that pound is going to get even more stronger, but you know, either we, you know, this, it's good to listen to the news, but it's better to watch the chart, what really has happened. So on the chart, the last week, pound really got slammed. So if it's going to continue weak, then we have other pairs that are showing in that direction, weakness, right? Pound USD and others. So, and I just show you the pound yen also. So we will see how the setups build in those pair. But This is how it's showing all this indexes that, where they stand, and you take it from there when the market opens. Sunday, which is tomorrow. But, I'm expecting some real little chaotic moves here, there. So we might want to pass the Sunday at least, okay, not do anything, and just watch where the market goes. And whatever happened on, the rest of the meetings, today especially, market is closed, but the meeting was on. So what really happened, I don't know. I'll just watch out what the reaction is. Okay. So this is it for now. Any question in the last moment before I close? Anybody? No question at all, huh? Rod, EA is on the back burner for now. I'm doing some other things, man. It's okay, but there are little flaws that I need to get rid of it. Okay, and okay, watch out for my videos on this EA thing. What I learned is that one EA cannot be good for everybody. Okay, to be honest with you, I mean, I can send out and start selling that EA and this and that, but it's gonna backfire. Because what I learned, honestly, that each broker has different feed. Okay, hold on before I get that. Patrick, what email you were talking about? You're asking me what happened to the email I mentioned. When did I mention the email? What email? Containing what? Oh, James. No. That's Sean. Who was that? Sean Vera. Let me see if I can. You want to see that email, huh? Okay. All right. Now, I think it was somewhere. Let me see. Man, I got so many garbage email. I got a lot of email, but I like the way he mentioned the approach, and he's like really good at it. It's like I wasn't expecting that. That he literally listened to me, and then he did exactly what I do. That if that thing is not happening, if then strategy, like if it's not happening, then obviously the other thing is gonna happen. And he looked for that, and then he hit it. So look at this. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, it's January 17. Sean Vera, his name. So it says, Sam, I wanted to thank you for your updates and charts this week. The charts and he wrote and double and updates have helped me collect over 440 pips this week alone. Okay, the EU, UF, and also the GY trade. This is the one I'm talking about. Look what he wrote. I went long at 170.80 when I saw the short setup was not going to work out. This is genius. As you always say, if then, see? This is, he wrote in capital, if then, since it was not going down below 170.40, that's the number I mentioned, I decided to go along with a tight stop. See that? So, everybody needs to do that. More importantly, it has helped me learn how to look at the pairs and become a better trader. I want you to how much I appreciate all of your hard work and all that things. But this is important that I said the pound yen probably gonna go down if we go below 170.40. If we break and find a short setup, take it. Right? Remember that? But since this number hold and the price start going up, he jumped in. That's what we need to do. This is what the forex is all about. Believe me, nothing else is gonna work. You have to follow the PA, read the PA, where the stopping, which are the hurdles in coming in your way, and according to that, react. React, not predict. Reaction, not prediction. Huh? That's what it is. I do what I do. Predictions, not these are not these are like probabilities that, I try to find the stations when the rail or the bus comes to a station, and then, we decide that which way we go, north or south. What is the next route? What is the next target? So if the bus starts to the south, get your ticket and jump in. That would be the beginning of the move, which you will enjoy all the way, the whole ride. Okay, a lot of people lose money because when they see that, okay, the move really start and picking up, they jump in only to find out they hit the resistance or support and the move turns and reverses. You need to get into the beginning of the move, okay, when the move is starting. And that is the way to, if you can find or pinpoint the Elliott wave or this and that, the harmonic patterns or whatever, support, resistance, and trend lines, to see where exactly the turning point is. Wait for the turn. When the turn happens, if you're expecting the same thing, more probability or whatever, your expectations, fine. Go immediately on a shorter time frame and look for the your setup. Look at what happened is he didn't. I think he didn't even mention Euro Aussie, which went up 700 points. Yes, only last week. Since I sent out the chart, I just show you the chart in this webinar. Yeah, all of these tools. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Andrew's pitchfork, start doing that, and you'll see the price jumps, and then first target is always you go and hit the center line, then drop a little bit. If it breaks, then goes the upper line. Okay, but this is how it is. So Rod, back to your point, man. I'm gonna do a webinar first and start teaching, and all my subscribers, and I'll put it on YouTube so that the people get educated a little bit about these EAs. A lot of people are selling those EAs, and I don't know how they're teaching or not. But no one EA is gonna work for everyone. The EAs works on these indicators and moving averages and all those things, and they differ from broker to broker. The brokers have different feeds. I may see if I'm using IBFX, and I may see a bullish candle engulfing, and if you're using Oanda or something else on FX Pro, you may not see that candle. And if we both using the same EA, my EA is gonna take the order, you're not. Okay, or maybe your EA will take a wrong order, a wrong trade, and give you a loss. So what is the way to do to bypass this problem? I also have figured that out. Okay, it's called optimization, and it is built into the MT4, but you need to do it the right way. Okay, it's a very complications there, very much technicals that you need to learn, that how to do it, and optimization for each pair using the same EA, different broker, even different accounts. If I'm using IBFX, and if I'm on a live account and you go IBFX on a demo account, things will be different. EA may work on me, but not on you. Even live accounts are different because you have a mini lots live account, and then you have a standard live account. They are different. That can also be different. That can give you completely different results, the EA. So what I'm doing is that I'm trying to make the video first, so that if I give it to someone, you'll also I have to teach you before that how to use it properly. And one thing I also learned, that a lot of people probably buying EA and then cursing the seller that this is not working. Believe me or not, you can make any EA profitable by this technique, optimization. Okay, so I'm going to make a video and show you how to do the optimization. And what it does is that it takes all the probabilities. Let's say if you're using two EMAs, 21 and 34, and then between all these EAs, 21, 22, 23, until 34, how many combinations? A lot, right? Maybe 40, 60, 80 combinations. This optimization tool tests all the combinations and then it comes back and gives you that, okay, look, this is the best combination. You should not use 21 and 34. You should be using 27 and 32. And this combination gives you the best result. Then you add another factor into it, okay, another indicator with those settings, and see all three gives you which one is give you the best result, profits, not the big drawdown, less drawdown, big profit. So whatever the combination is the best one, it will come back and give it to you. Then you save those files. They call set files. They are set, and they are, there's a place where you can set those files, and then when you open a chart, just load those settings for individual pair. You have to do this for every individual pair separately. That is taking me a long time to finish the damn thing. I've been testing and testing and testing and making set files for each and every pair, different time frames. It's completely different. Okay, but all this hard work will pay off one day, believe me. It's there, it's there. There is another EA, my friend is using it in the last week on a $5,000 account he opened up, and that EA is completely different. It's not made by me, but we did some alteration in that. Okay, and then it's not the Magic Wave strategy. It's completely different strategy. But the results are that he opened up a $5,000 separate account, and he just called me today, and he said he made $730 on that $5,000 account in just last week, 1 week. Okay, so things are coming in, but I want to make sure that this thing is really safe before I give it to anybody, especially you guys. Okay, so just bear with me. It will be coming soon. Okay, so thank you, Omar. Anything, anybody, just email me if you guys need anything or charts or whatever, and I'm gonna sit down now. I'm gonna take a little rest and then start working on the chart to see the pairs, not the index. Index you already got, whatever, so they were done. But I'm gonna see those charts and see if I can come up with some good setups. And then, my suggestion is that I'm not gonna trade Sunday open, even if the market moves, because it can drop and then boom goes up again. After this big event, let it breathe a little bit and settle down, and then we will take it from there. Okay. So thank you all of you coming down and be with us, and hopefully talk to you guys soon. All right. So I'm gonna close it now, and have a very good rest of the weekend. Okay. All right. All right. Bye now.